UFC 268 blockbuster weekend. Canelo Alvarez from the world of boxing. UFC 269. Two more fight night events. And, well, Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Combat Catchup. So we've had a blockbuster weekend that went past us, and I'm not just talking about MMA either. Canelo Alvarez, the super middleweight champion who managed to stop his opponent Caleb Plant in round 11 to now be the undisputed unified champion in the super middleweight division. So Canelo's unbeaten, unstoppable streak seems to continue. We wonder what's next for him, and I don't know if that Kamaru Usman thing will actually happen. But speaking of Kamaru Usman, well, UFC 268 just went by this Saturday night. Boy, did those fights deliver. And how? I mean, talk about the fights on that card. Whether you're talking Rose Namajunas and Weili Zhang, Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje, or of course the headliner Covington Usman 2, every single fight delivered beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now, I'm sure you're going to go and check these fights out, so I don't want to get into too many details. Except I'm going to let you know that Colby Covington actually broke character towards the end of that fight, and there were a few moments in there where Usman and him seemed to actually display some mutual respect for each other. So go check those fights out, but I'd like to draw your attention to a different individual, someone that came on the card in the early part of those prelims. Chris Barnett, a man standing at a mediocre stature of 5 foot 9 inches in height and a rather rotund 265 pounds. Well, he was fighting in the heavyweight division against Jean Vellante. And well, the look of the man might surprise you because the performance he put in on Saturday night was well worth a watch. Go take a look at this spinning wheel kick that he delivered to end the night in round 2. Not to mention his fantastic front flip celebration and his dance moves, which weren't half bad either. Well, that earned Chris a Performance of the Night bonus, and I think he's well worth checking out. So go check out Chris Barnett. Now, what do we have to look forward to? What's coming up ahead of us? We have some pretty exciting fight night events with some good headliners. We've got the Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez fight coming up. We've got Miesha Tate, who's making a comeback. We've got the Rob Font Jose Aldo fight. We also have a Derek Lewis and Chris Daukaus fight, which is one of my favorite matchups in the heavyweight division at this point in time. But the big blockbuster that still remains to be seen this year is UFC 269, of course, with Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira contesting for that lightweight strap. And that card is pretty stacked as well. I mean, it's getting harder and harder to use the right words for these cards because the UFC seems to be outdoing themselves. Sugar Sean O'Malley is back. Cody Garbrandt is back taking on Kai Kara France. We have the return of Amanda Nunes, who will be taking on Juliana Pena. And of course, the headliner. There is no dearth for talent on those cards. And as usual, we will be breaking down all of these exciting fights so you know what to expect come fight night. Well, and the last piece in news today, I don't know how many of us are excited about this, but Tommy Fury and Jake Paul have been confirmed for a fight on December the 18th. Can Jake Paul actually make this work? Will he be able to stand up to a pro boxer, a man that trains with the best heavyweight in the world? I guess we'll find out December the 18th. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and follow. I will see you in the next episode.